Hello, welcome to the Healing Queen podcast. My name's Erin, and this is my amazing friend Bekah.
Hello.
And today we're going to be talking about our experiences with toxic relationships, narcissistic abuse, and how that's impacted our lives, and just some of our insight from being in long-term relationships with people like that. Okay, so how long were you in your relationship?
9 years.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really young.
Mm-hmm.
We met when I was 13.
Okay.
I think we're like 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't start dating until I was, gosh, it's been so long at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like 18.
Okay.
Barely 18.
Mm-hmm.
And we dated for a few years.
Mm-hmm.
One of those years was long distance.
Okay.
So I feel like there was a lot that I didn't learn or pick up on during that year time period. And we got married.
Like how long after you started dating did you get married?
2 years.
Okay.
So we dated for 2 years, got married, and then we were married for 7 years.
Okay. And was there, like, what was his, I guess, like, what was his, like, personality like when you were, like, dating? Yeah. Like, was it, yeah. Because I feel like looking back on my experience, it's, like, hard to spot these things at the beginning.
Yes. I completely agree. So my ex was very well known in the Christian church community, known for being a man of integrity and having different talents, always ready to serve, and just kind of known as being a strong, stable Christian man.
Okay.
And having grown up in purity culture myself, I definitely think that affected a lot of my choices in with how long I stayed or ignoring red flags. And at this point, I'm 18 years old, not aware of much,
Right.
you know, just in general, and especially in relationships, there was a lot of things that I was naive to.
Yeah.
So he was very well known. He normally was pretty quiet, but still kind of went with the flow. We had fun. We laughed. We always had a good time. I mean, hindsight 2020. So when I look back, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see the pattern. And at 18, I didn't understand attachment styles either. I was very unhealthy, anxious attachment style. He's on the other side, unhealthy avoidant, like two extremes, trying to make something work, basically. When we were alone, he was fairly similar, as if when he's with other people, his verbiage changed.
Like when you were alone.
When we were alone, it was a lot of, I would hear one thing said and then actions don't match, and it just caused a lot of confusion. And I give benefit of the doubt to most people. So I'm like, oh, he probably misunderstood. I made up a lot of excuses. And like that was our foundation to the next 9 years of our lives. And that messed with me. But I didn't see a lot of his true colors until 1 month into being married.
Okay, there's like a couple things I want to touch on. The purity culture thing. Because I grew up in, a similar environment.
Yeah.
Like very strict, very Catholic, and it was like centered around woman serving man.
Yes.
But I feel like we're just programmed with that automatically, and then we start serving men that are like very toxic, and like it gets, and then it's like you internalize shame if you like can't do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. Well, and I think a lot of it is either being taught later on in life about purity culture or growing up in that. You're taught to save yourself for marriage, quote, keep the bedroom clean, quote. Like, there's a lot of shame in that. And there's also this overarching message of the man has authority over you. You serve him. When you get married, you are in a covenant with God, and you don't break that covenant. And that it's basically a sin to divorce, a sin to not give your husband what he wants. And that's just covered in shame. And the biggest part of it is that women are not taught boundaries on how to protect themselves in those situations. So the way I think of it is a woman is a supporter to a man. Supports him as he leads either himself, him and his wife, partner, kids, family, just as a whole. I'm not here. My role is not to serve him. My role is to come alongside him and walk in junction together.
Respecting each other.
Yes, literally. It's a mutual respect where I have specific talents that are specific to me as an individual, but also women are natural caretakers, nurturers. That's very common as a woman. Men naturally protect and serve and provide. Those are just human instincts. So it doesn't matter what your motives are behind it. That is just natural in life.
Like the feminine and the masculine.
Yes. So the biggest thing is that women are not taught to speak up for themselves, to place boundaries and hold those boundaries, and to be accountable to someone. And they're not taught how to keep someone else accountable.
Because
and be that support.
Because like growing up, this is what I saw a lot. Like my mom just kind of like bit the bullet for a lot of things. Like just to keep the peace. And that was like what I was shown growing up. And it's like that is really harming women in relationships, because we should be able to be like in our divine feminine power, but we're not taught that. And we're almost taught that that's like shameful to be empowered in that, which is why it's so hard, especially if you're coming from like purity culture and strict religious backgrounds. It's so hard to like let that shame go. Even when it's good for you. Because like that's just the way you've been programmed.
Literally.
And it's like even harder too, like when you're still kind of in that community and then you're trying to like break free from that and do what's best for you, but people around you are still kind of like, what are you doing? Like, why would you do that? Like, even though you're doing what's best for you. And you know what you're doing is what's best for you and your family
and for future generations. not everyone can see the full picture of what we've gone through.
Right.
And one thing that I learned very quickly amidst the divorce was releasing people's views of me.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the point that I was at, it was like, there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah.
If someone hears one side of the story, and this doesn't have to pertain just to divorce. This could be
in general,
anything. But if someone hears one side of the story and doesn't take the time to hear the other side, there's already an underlying view of the said person where they don't want to change their mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's no use
in trying to convince someone.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
absolutely.
Like, that's something I've really been working on, you know, making peace with that as well, is that it's like people will have all kinds of things to say about your experience, what you're doing with your life, but when it comes down to it, no one has been in the situation that you've been in. And like, I feel like part of reclaiming our divine feminine is trusting that. Which is so hard in our society, because like they want you disconnected from your intuition. But that's like our superpower.
Literally.
And so yeah, it's like definitely just such a hard transition. And it's a little bit discouraging sometimes just being like in that kind of community. But like when you obviously find people like on the same journey, like it gets easier. We both had like a similar experience of like being kind of like alone and doing it.
Yeah, I agree. One thing that I really, I guess a boundary that I keep in place really throughout every aspect of my life is there is blessing in silence. And there are times where I need to and will speak up for myself. And I need to use my voice. But when it comes to my personal life and decision making, I have a very select few people that I have built a relationship with, understand their point of view in life, and I seek them out for guidance if I need it, or their perspective. And that has saved me so much drama and just protecting my energy in that way of not everyone in my life gets to have access to the pieces of me that I've worked towards building. And I already know this person, they're going to have something to say or something to discourage me with. And that's not to say that I don't seek people out for different perspectives, because that is very important. If I am ever in a space where I am with such like-minded people and we all think the same, just hit me upside the head. Like, no, I'm constantly growing, constantly learning, trying to obtain more information. But you know the people.
It's like the people that want to keep you like small and controllable.
Yes, exactly. And there is no guidance here and there. It's their opinion of their viewpoint. And it's
not
a
very
waste of energy.
because it's not like considerate of your situation, of your goals, of who you are as a person. And I feel like with my own parents, I mean, I'm not particularly close with them, and I choose not to share a lot with them just because I know like our goals don't align. And anytime that I do like let in like an intimate or vulnerable part of my life, I'm kind of like condescended or like and so it's like I don't like sharing, and I'm not going to share vulnerable parts of my life with people that aren't interested in like giving
exactly.
mutual respect.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's intentional, like, yeah, it's protecting your energy, it's protecting your peace.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to touch on, would you consider yourself like an empath?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
100%.
Okay, cool. Because I've noticed empaths attract narcissists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so in my own experience and with what I've seen, we get stuck staying longer than we should with these people because we care about them.
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I'm hurting myself.
Yeah.
And this isn't the life that I'm trying to build. And I feel like that took me like a long time to like
Yep.
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 3 years before I actually decided to leave. Like 3 years prior to that is when I knew this is not going to last.
Yeah.
I need to get out.
Right.
And I don't know how, but we're going to figure it out. And it took me 3 years to figure it out. And also 3 years to understand what was going on. Because at that point, I had no idea. I just knew whatever's going on is not it.
No, yeah.
But also to build the courage. Because everything in me wants to just blame it on life circumstances and, oh, I didn't have the resources.
Yeah.
And yes, that was part of it. But as an empath, allowing yourself to make that final decision.
Yeah.
And in my case, I had kids with this man.
Yeah.
So I'm, quote, tearing the family apart, which I'm not.
Yeah.
It actually has made us stronger and brought so much healing. It just looks different.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have left if I was treated with respect.
Right.
And that my kids were treated with respect. And it just would have been a different story.
Right.
But the courage that it takes is not talked about enough.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And one thing that really helped me get to that point of, no, it's time to leave and actually make that decision and remove myself was literally naming what was going on. So we're having a conversation. He starts gaslighting. Mentally, I say, this is gaslighting.
Right.
We're continuing our conversation. This is blame shifting.
Yeah.
And I call out each piece. I mean, I have it in text messages and I can pick apart each part of the message, each sentence, and say, oh, there's blame shifting again. And he doesn't want to take accountability for his actions. And this is how he is going through the game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, now I'm 1.5 years post-divorce and have learned much about blame shifting, gaslighting, control, all of that kind of stuff. Where I'm like, I see it everywhere.
Yeah.
I see it in the workplace.
Right.
I see it in my friends.
Yes.
I see it in the dating world. And okay, I'm going to veer off for a second.
Yeah.
This is like a recent thing.
Okay.
I see it in the dating world. And I call it out.
Yeah.
This is probably why I'm single.
No, but like it needs to be called out for conscious dating.
I do. And like they get so upset.
Yeah.
And I'm like, listen, I don't play the game.
Yeah. I've been there.
We can go back through.
Yeah.
You can tell me you never said that. And I can show you the text message.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And I know I'm talking a lot about men, but this is also very common in women.
Okay.
And I feel like that's also not talked about enough, where I don't know if it's like the women workplace, because I see it a lot amongst companies and businesses and
yes,
entrepreneurs. Like,
yeah.
I see it on that side
okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
But what bothers me, and this is so a self person, like my self issue, is that I'm still friends with these people and these guys who I know are very narcissistic and know how to say the right things to really hook you and then slowly push you away and discard you. And then it's like they hit you with the worst. Just, I know the cycle. So I see it. I'm still friends with them. And I finally realized, like, I am in a place where, yes, I can be friends with you, but you have lost access to basically everything in my life. Where I'm like, I am not going to over explain myself. Because that's what you want. You feed off of that frustration from me. And I don't have the energy to give you, nor do you deserve my energy. And I pull away. And that doesn't mean I never see them again. Or never check up and say, hi, how are you doing?
But it's being like selective with the people that are like, you can tell someone's intentions. And it's like, yes, being selective with who gets access to that intimate part of your life.
Right, exactly. And I think, like, I felt so much guilt of like, why am I still having a conversation with this person when I know they don't respect me? I know what they're doing, all of these things. And it felt like there was an aspect of like self-worth that I had to get to, of like, no, you will distance yourself because you are worth way more than this. But dealing with the shame of, why are you even still talking to this person? I think that stems back to purity culture.
There is so much internalized shame. And it's a lot of it is because like this stuff just isn't talked about. It's shameful to even discuss it. Literally. I feel like we were brought up in the same similar way where it's like you kind of keep this stuff to yourself, like you don't discuss familial or personal issues, even when it's really harming your life. It's still like, we want our image to be good.
The image.
The image. Yes, dude.
Like, that's part of the narcissistic game. Is putting on this image and being someone outside of yourself and then being someone completely different behind closed doors. And that's what really like rolled me over in the church world. Is like, when a lot of things came out in the last like year of my marriage, and a lot of it was, oh, he would never.
Because that's what people said to you.
He would never.
And that's intentional. They want people to think that. That's like their whole thing.
I'm like, you are being played.
You're being played 100%. You're being gaslit. Like,
and it's so sad in the church Christian world, just the common responses to divorce. And a lot of the times it's the women who initiate the divorce. And there's so much shame attached to it. And that was another thing that I had to work through. I was like, I refuse to be bitter towards anyone. I don't care what kind of relationship we have, whether you go to my church, whether you're my ex-husband or a friend. I am not a bitter person. So I had to work through that feeling of, nobody believes you. They think you are ruining your family. Everyone's looking at you differently. there's, who knows what my ex told them
Mm-hmm.
about me.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, I'm confident in who I am in my side of the story, because I'm telling you the truth.
Exactly.
I have
yeah.
nothing to hide.
Yes, you're being genuine and authentic.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. So, and that kind of ties into the releasing what people think about me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I have no idea what was said about me.
Right.
And maybe that's why they were giving me those side looks, or I didn't feel welcomed anymore due to whatever.
Yeah, whatever their judgment was.
Right,
yeah.
right. And I'm like, at this point, it's out of my hands.
Yeah.
I am more than happy to have a conversation.
Exactly.
But a lot of the times, those that I approach to have conversations, it was.
Yeah. And that's when you know, like, okay, I'm not going to waste my breath.
No.
Like, you have some weird, like, you know, projection that you're putting onto me based on what you've been taught. It just sucks, but it's like, damn, like when you grew up with those people and they still like project judgments onto you without like really trying to hear you out.
Right. But I really think like releasing that helped me process what was going on.
Yeah.
And just putting that boundary in of like, well, you no longer get access to me in my life.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to have a conversation, yes, of course, I'm available. Let's talk. Let's bring some unity and closure. But for now, until you're in a place, like, you know, I'm available until you're in a place where we can have a healthy conversation
and be truthful
and hear each other out
with respect.
Yes. Then for now, I'm going to keep
my distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, what?
Okay. So I have been experiencing this for a while when it comes to narcissistic tendencies.
Yeah.
When I start to succeed in life.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I know where you're going. Yeah.
The narcissist cannot stand to see me succeed.
Yeah.
And
or like doing better than them.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. The amount of unnecessary either drama or pushback or suddenly switching, just they literally cannot stand it.
Yeah. It probably comes back to like their lack of control over you.
Yes.
Right? Like, because in the past it's like you've been someone they can always control, like they can project onto you like whatever they're feeling bad about, like they know they can just direct it at you. And when they don't have like access to that anymore and then you start to do well.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I feel like at this point I've been able to play his game in order to keep the peace, where I'm like, you're not actually you're not actually in control. I am. Because I know I see what you're doing.
Exactly.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you.
Exactly.
So I'm just trying to make you feel like you're secure in order to keep the peace and live my life peacefully.
Because it's like, if you don't do that, it's like their reaction is like insane. And it's almost like you have to, if they're still like in your life a little bit, it's like you have to pick and choose.
Yes. And that's where I'm like, gosh, I feel like I've been doing well at like balancing everything and conversations, but I still haven't figured out the part where when I start to succeed, he plummets and suddenly like attack after attack after attack after attack. And then I'm like, okay, I'm not going to panic.
Yeah.
Like, but I haven't figured it out yet. And there are aspects of my life that I have to share with him. Like we share 2 amazing, incredible kids together. And there are things I have to share. I don't talk about my personal life.
Right.
but there are still personal things that come into play no matter how hard we try.
Right. I feel like I deal with a little bit of that, like with my parents, like they're nosy and you don't want to share like that stuff with them because then they'll start to like say negative things and it's like you're starting to do well.
Yep. And I'm like, okay, I think you're right. It's definitely based on control.
Yeah.
So, and it's going to vary from person to person. The control that your parents need is going to be different than what my ex needs.
Right.
So, talking this out, I'm like, oh, he needs to feel some sort of control.
Yeah.
What about me does he need control over? What snippet can I give him?
Yeah.
That really is meaningless to me and does not affect me at all.
But
gives him that security.
Right. So he'll stop. Like so exactly.
Right. And it's like once it starts, it's a snowball.
Yeah, it is.
And there's like a lot of factors in it where I'm like, okay, I have to stop it now.
Yeah.
Or there could be detrimental consequences. So
because they are like emotionally reactive.
Very.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I say very.
Yeah.
Because the stereotypical narcissist, slamming doors, in your face screaming. Yeah. So my ex was not to that extreme. I mean, there was slamming doors and kicking things and throwing things, whatever. That kind of stuff. But he was never in my face screaming at me.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what really messed me up in the head.
Okay, like, because it's like, let's get into that. Because it's like not the traditional like blatant like abuse. It's more like subtle. It's more like manipulative. It's like more of the gaslighting aspect where like, you're really, it's not like loud abuse. A lot of the time it's like very emotional, it's subtle, and then but I feel like a good way to know like when it's happening is like when you just start questioning everything. Like and you really just like can't even, it's like you have lost all self-trust and you're like relying on like their point of view, like what they're saying, and that's what they want, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I think, and that's where I had to build that self-trust up. Yeah. And that's where I familiarized myself with what is gaslighting.
Yeah, because when I was in the thick of it, like in my previous relationships, I didn't even know what the term gaslighting was.
Right.
Yeah.
And there are times where I'm like, okay, I've done my research. I don't know how many podcasts I've listened to. I don't know how many books I've read on this.
Yeah.
Blog posts.
Yeah.
I am very familiar with all of the tactics, manipulation, and still I have this one friend where we still keep in touch quite often. And he gaslights all the time. And I still am like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Hold
what
on.
the heck? No, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like, and I catch myself, but they are so
good.
So good. Yeah. It is
scary.
So scary.
Yeah.
So building, and that's where I'm like, wait, I'm questioning it?
Yes.
Then that is my bing, 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 bing.
Let's take a step back.
Trust your
And like, I feel like this is a lot, like that whole experience is really related to like the empath journey. Because we care so deeply about the people in our lives that we don't want them to ever feel bad. And so we're always like acting with compassion and like second guessing and being like, oh wait, do I need to put their feelings above my own? And it's like, no, hold on. We need to be like, it really takes like sacred discernment and like being so aware of like people's intentions,
actions, and also when you're an empath you see the good in people, And for me, I connect very easily with people.
Yeah.
I'm always the trusted one.
Yes.
Everybody comes to me for help, whatever, right? And I love that. I love that I can be that for people, but it creates this attachment, especially in a romantic partner, where it's like, oh, they're trying to quit alcohol, and they text me every time they're struggling, and I know how to get their mood up and how to encourage them. And so now we're here, and gaslighting hasn't happened in a couple days, so we're pretty good. And then it's like the gaslighting comes in, and it's like, okay, well, I can push it off and fight it off for now
because they're going through something.
Yeah, they're going through something, and I'm helping them, and they're gonna get better. Ugh.
But it's like, I feel like it's so important for us to like get out of that like self-sacrifice. Because we just can't. It's like, it's such a gift to be able to be that for people, but it should never be at the cost of like our own health and sanity.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I know myself well enough to where I can tell when I'm giving energy to the wrong person.
Yeah, me too. But I feel like that's definitely something that I've had to cultivate. Like, because before,
100%.
Like when I was younger.
100%.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of being in tune with the thoughts about yourself, the thoughts about other people. And it's more than just people watching and seeing how people act. It's like more analytical, which it sounds creepy, but it's like no, like we're having a conversation. I can tell by their body language of how they're feeling or how they may feel. You know, everything's subjective, but it takes practice and self-awareness. And I also think paying attention to your physical body. Where I know when I have a conversation with a trusted friend, I feel lightness in my shoulders. I'm not as achy or tense. When I have a conversation with someone I know cannot be trusted, who has betrayed me before, I am on guard.
Exactly.
I feel it in my chest. I feel the tingling in my arms. I can feel myself literally ready to like fight. Like fight or flight. Okay, I always fight. It's
like, but you can feel it.
You can literally feel it in your body. So not only are we paying attention to ourselves. Mentally, what are we thinking?
But like,
physically, what are we feeling? Emotionally. Spiritually. It's
physically.
There's so many layers.
And I feel like that's huge, is like the body's wisdom. Like, again, I feel like a lot of us that have been through traumatic experiences are disconnected from our body's wisdom. Just because of like all the gaslighting and shit and everything else that we've been through. It's like you're kind of living in your head. It's like you're not really in your body.
No,
because it hasn't 100%. Been safe to be in your body.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we need to, I feel like a part of the healing journey is like feeling safe in your body again. Learning how to like feel your body's wisdom when it's speaking like that. Like, okay, why do I feel like this around this person? Probably because something's off. Like their intention is bad. They're not super trustworthy. You know what I mean? And not only around people, but environments as well. Through my healing journey, I learned I love being around water. Bodies of water. Me too. So I will just go to a lake. It doesn't matter if I sit there for 15 minutes, take an hour-long walk. But being around water is so healing. My body can take a second and just breathe. Reconnect to like it's
center myself. it literally, like, when I am in my safe spaces, it's like I can feel every muscle and tissue and cell, like, all cohesively working together to recalibrate, center myself, get back on track. And then I go back out there. You know? But another thing that helps me find, like, okay, so where is my safe space? Right? It's like, okay, I can't travel. I personally do not have the capacity or abilities to travel to different places around the world to find out, do I like water? Do I like rainforest? What does that look like? So I would set myself into a neutrally safe spot. Normally it's my living room or bedroom. For the longest time it was my living room. And I'd put on some calming music, do a little meditation, and imagine, okay, where do I feel most comfortable? And eventually, going through that scenario several times, I found where my mental safe space is. And that led me to a body of water. Like a lake or whatever.
That's a really, powerful exercise.
And it's like, because there are times where I can't get to the lake in the middle of work. Okay, so what are we gonna do to reset? So it's like, okay, then, like, it's like literally 5 minutes. Go to your car. Or on your lunch break, take a walk outside and center yourself. And having that mental safe space, then I can just go there and
get back to your body.
Ground myself. Return back to work. There's so much learning.
I know. But that is crazy, that part about water, though, because water is definitely a safe space for me too. And I feel like it's such a healing energy to be around. Like, very underestimated. Okay, so what are some red flags? Like, I know, it's like, okay, if you had to, like,
oh boy,
I know, if you had to, like, if someone was like, okay, I don't know whether or not I'm in, like, an unsafe, toxic, abusive relationship, like, what are some red flags where it's like, this should not be happening?
I think of two things right off the bat. The first one is the cat and mouse game. It's like a push and pull. It's literally, okay, are we talking romantic relationships or just any in general?
We can do both. Do you want to do both? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so when it comes to romantic partners, a lot of the times I see, you're everything I've been looking for. It's all in the verbiage. A lot of times it's a fast connection, which people can connect really well right off the bat. The narcissist that is most recent in my life, within 2 days of literally texting and one FaceTime call, it was, we had such a good connection. He's like my best friend. He said I'm everything he's been looking for, that we'll be exclusive before long, and these are his intentions. This is where he wants to go. And all of it was future talk.
Okay,
This is what I want in life, in a partner. I would love to have a home on acreage where you could stay home with the kids. It's like all future talk. And it's like, we are literally basing our foundation off of the future. I know nothing about him in his current life.
Because, and you said this before, but it's like a huge red flag for me is like when the words don't match the actions. So it's like
100%.
they can say all that stuff, but you won't know until
words matching actions. Also, big one. Does the apology come with a change of behavior? Oh,
yeah,
this drives me nuts.
yeah.
Okay? I will have a boundary. I say, I do not want to do X, Y, and Z, or this made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I never made you to feel, I never meant to make you feel that way.
Okay.
Ugh.
Like,
and then a few days later, they do the same thing.
Yeah. Big red flag.
Big red flag. Yeah. There was no change.
Yeah.
And another thing that I will say with the apology is if the apology, or say I bring up a conversation and I'm having a conversation with a romantic partner and I say, hey, I felt really frustrated when I told you to throw a load of laundry in, and by the time I came home from work, laundry was never done. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. If their reaction or response starts with, well, you...
Yeah.
No.
Red
flag.
Deflection. Yeah.
100%.
Lack of accountability.
Blame shifting.
Yep.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, you never texted me at lunch.
Right.
Well, you told me that last night.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Because then it's like, first of all, why are you keeping tally of the... I'm not playing this game with you. Like, I'm trying to live a life with you, and I'm not going to be going... I'm not doing this. I'm not taking mental tabs. Like, and also, like, it's just like, I get if that happens like a couple times, like, oh, they forgot or something.
Yeah.
But it's like when it's like a constant pattern of them doing that, it's like they're choosing to disrespect.
100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, red flags. Apology.
Okay.
With no change in behavior.
Yeah.
Responses that start with you, X, Y, Z. That's immediately not taking accountability.
Yes. Yep.
Or having empathy.
Yeah.
Literally any of it.
Being like considerate or compassionate.
Validating you and how that made you feel.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Because they're putting the problem again back on you.
Right, back
and
on
it's like never about like them accepting responsibility.
Childish.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay.
And then the push and pull.
Yeah.
I see so much of, well, I guess in my experience, the silent treatment. Ugh.
Yeah.
I get so tired of that game.
Yeah.
Where I say something that pisses them off, or I set a boundary, or I call them out on whatever, and make them take accountability for it, or at least acknowledge it.
Because you're shining a light on it.
Yes. Yes. And then it becomes silent.
Yeah. Because they're avoiding accountability.
Yes.
Yeah. They're avoiding like making the change to like be in healthy partnership.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So silence can look like a lot of things. Literally, I've seen like the silent treatment with my ex would last for 6-7 days.
That's insane.
No words.
That is,
no
that's
words
like
spoken.
Really crazy to be in a partnership and living with someone like that. That's like psychotic.
Yeah. Other relationships, if you're not as close or living with them, you don't. The ghosting. I don't want to use the term ghosting necessarily because that's an umbrella term.
But I know what you mean. Like when you call someone out for something and then they're like, I'm not going to respond because I don't want to deal with this.
Or they beat around.
Yeah.
I will like call things out and they'll just, boop, 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 we're talking about this suddenly. And I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah. We're like, wait a minute.
We're still here.
Yeah,
you know?
I didn't forget.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I will say, yeah, cat and mouse is huge. Like anytime it feels like, because I feel like I see this a lot with the empath dynamic. But it's like if you feel like you're constantly having to grasp at connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of avoidance, not every, okay, so I'm not going to group them together.
Yeah.
But I see a very common theme between narcissist with an avoidant attachment style. And which sort of makes sense. I also know a lot of avoidants who are not narcissists or have narcissistic tendencies as well.
But it seems common, for the narcissist to be more avoidant.
Yeah. And also, going back to the cat and mouse real quick, it's not always the silent treatment. Sometimes it is, in my experience. But there are the narcissists that will scream in your face. Yeah. You're hiding in the closet because you just need a freaking break.
Yeah.
Like, I've had that experience as well. Yeah. So it's the you are dead to me. Yeah. And then suddenly, I love you, I'm so sorry. Yeah. You're everything I ever wanted. Yep.
It's that like emotional like tug of war kind of, where it's like one extreme one day, another extreme the next.
Which is highly confusing.
Yeah. And very detrimental to like your mental like and that big red flag, like you should never be in that chaotic of a situation. Absolutely in not. Relationship. Like
I tend to go based off of, do I feel at peace or are they adding peace to my life or creating more chaos? Yeah. Yeah. And like that's a good start. Yeah. I feel like when I'm actually talking to a romantic partner with the intention of dating and having a future with them, that is my baseline. Yeah. Do you create peace or chaos in my life? Am I confused? Yeah. Like, there'll be times of confusion.
Yeah, when you're like first, like, because, it's just new. Like,
right. You're getting to know each other, understand each other. But if there is confusion on intentions of, hey, are you actually interested? Yeah. Okay, we're adults.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be like I got shit going on. I can't
I'm not playing this.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to devote my time and energy to someone who's half-ass.
Right. Yeah. And if you're half-ass, I don't care. Yeah. Just tell me.
Exactly.
It's not that deep.
Just be upfront about it. Yeah. So I know what to expect.
Yes. Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I'm interested in you. Okay.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah. So do you want to be friends? Yeah. Are you looking to be in a long-term relationship? Yeah. Are you thinking more short-term?
More casual.
Casual. What are you looking for?
Fine either way, but like again with the action thing, don't tell me one thing and then do another. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that should drive me nuts.
I know, me too, dude. It is a major pet peeve of mine. Like people that cannot, and especially someone in their masculine, because I feel like that's kind of a masculine trait, is to follow through. So like when, I don't know, in my opinion, a divine masculine should be able to say something and follow through with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everyone should be able to do that, but that's definitely, I don't know. That's definitely something I look for in the masculine.
Well, yeah, and I have had so many healthy guy friends that have revealed to me what healthy masculinity looks like. Yes. And it's different for each person because we're all different people. I have some, I would say, like healthy masculine in their era, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, right.
But they're very emotional. Yeah. They're in touch with their feelings. Some of them are more emotional and express it more so than others. But they take accountability. Yeah. That is huge.
Huge.
I'm like, I don't. I can't even find this in a grocery store where like
yeah, literally.
you bump into a end cap and you're like, wasn't me. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I just watched you do it.
No, for sure.
And like literally that's how bad it is.
Yeah.
So like as I've experienced different relationships, friends,
different
romantic
aspects,
partners, seeing so many different sides of life, it's like I finally feel like I pieced together this like, okay,
I like this. Like this. This is healthy.
Yeah. And I mean, personal preference, yes. But also just like what is a healthy man in their masculine energy?
Right.
What does that look like?
Yeah. Because like, again, back to the purity culture thing. We're not really taught anything about that. We're just taught serve man and that's it. I just feel like I personally was not taught like what a healthy masculine leader of a family looks like.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. So,
but drilled on how I should act.
What's shameful of you to do and not do. Yeah.
So much shame. And I feel like that shame is rooted so deep. Like it has affected my self-worth.
Yeah.
Incredibly.
Yeah.
And it's like
self-image. Yeah.
Going back to like the boundary thing too with purity culture. And it's like, okay, so I'm taught to serve men.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not in a committed relationship right now.
Right.
So now I have X, Y, and Z talking to me, asking for ABC.
Yeah.
And I'm just supposed to serve men.
Right.
Hello?
Yeah. It's like,
where is the self-respect?
Yeah, exactly. Because that wasn't taught.
No, not at all. It's just, no, I'm just here to serve men.
Right.
There's no context.
Yeah.
Other than, like when you get married, it's like, no, I'm probably never going to get married again.
Right.
So, well then you're a heathen and going to hell because you're going to have a long-term
fulfilling your...
Oh my God, literally. It's like, it's just frustrating. So I'm like, as a mom, I think about it all the time of how I'm raising my kids, what I'm teaching them.
Right.
And I have so much insecurity and need to learn so much more about healthy masculinity so I can raise my son not just to be one of the good guys. No, I want him to be a healthy good guy. Like anybody can be a good guy.
Right.
But is he rooted in himself and in a higher power who guides him? Does he understand himself? I don't know.
No, it's hard. And it's like we're kind of the trailblazer in this way because it's like, so literally we're just doing this based off of our own experiences because we weren't taught any of this.
Right. Well, and I think also like as a single mom, it's like, okay, I'm in charge of teaching him what healthy masculinity is because he doesn't have a father in his masculinity. It's a whole lot of pressure.
No, I know it is a lot of pressure.
And I do think like this is a little bit off topic, but I'm like, as a parent, I'm doing my best with the knowledge that I have and continuing to learn and grow and adapt. And though my parents made mistakes, I'm going to make mistakes. We're all human. I choose to believe that they did the best in raising me than what, like I lived a way better life than they did.
Right. I feel that.
And their parents lived a way better life than their parents did. So I hope to do that for my kids as well. I know I will.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're already doing it.
I'm kicking ass.
Yeah, girl. Hell yeah. Okay, the last thing. Okay, so I know you said like it took time to build like courage and self-trust.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you think that would be like super helpful for, I don't know, to shine a light on for women that may be going through like toxic relationships like this. Like, so courage, connecting with that self-trust, having a safe space, reconnecting with your body's wisdom. Is there anything else you feel like is significant or like was significant about like your journey, and what led to like a turning point?
I would say having at least one trusted individual. For me, it was a licensed counselor.
Yeah.
And she provided a lot of insight. And I was with her for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So she has seen it all with me. And there were times where I was not ready to hear what she had to say. And she would explain what gaslighting is and manipulation. And I would say, no, like he's not doing that. Why is he not doing it? Look at what he's saying versus his actions. It's like, oh, well, he brought me flowers the next day. I was like, you look back and you're like, what the hell?
I know. I know.
But when you're in it, you have no idea.
I know, because you're lost in the situation.
No idea.
Yeah.
So she stuck with me for so long and continued to shine light. So having at least one trusted individual, it could be a friend who's gone through it before, but just to encourage you in taking healthy steps and what that looks like. There's also a really big safety aspect to all of this, or can be. So I would say that is one of the last things that really
helped you like make the change. Yep. 100%. This whole journey requires a lot of like rebuilding your intuition, rebuilding your self-worth, rebuilding your confidence, like in your decisions and the direction and the life that you want to live. Like, because again, I feel like we're taught to be kind of disconnected from that in order to serve others. But you can serve the community and serve others while having all of that stuff. And it's like we need to be in touch with those internal aspects in order to really make a difference and serve.
I completely agree. And like ever since like being on my healing journey, like I'm a better person because of it. I'm a better mom. I'm a better friend. I'm a better employee. I'm a better romantic partner. Like everyone has benefited from me taking the time
to like reconnect with yourself. Yes, girl.
Yep, exactly.
100%. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more to come, and we appreciate you guys being involved in the healing community, and thank you so much for watching. I wanted to mention that my friend Bekah has amazing cleaning and organizing services that she offers. I will include her page below in the notes, but you can look for Rise Above Home Services if you're in the Omaha area or nearby surrounding areas. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast, and I will see you next time.